Hey all, Binks here, and today you face Galactus. Galactus is one of the most amazing cards they've ever printed in Marvel Snap. 6 energy, 3 power, on reveal. If this is your only card here, destroy all other locations. Go ahead, play the clip, you know everyone wants to see it. It is the most beautiful animation in the entire game. So our game plan is going to be to ramp up to Galactus, play him down on either turn 4 or turn 5, and then use the tools in our deck to beat out our opponent in a 1-lane game. So let's go over some of the choices here. We have 3 ramp cards to try and get to Galactus early. Psylocke to get +1 energy, so you can play it on 4 and get Galactus on 5. Electro you can play on 3 or 4 to get +1 max energy for the rest of the game. And then what's really cool is Galactus will end up destroying Electro, so we won't have to worry about that deficit towards the end of the game. We have Wave to get him out even earlier on turn 4, which is really great. Then we have some cards that just kind of work well to set up our Galactus lane or just kind of help us win. So we have the Hood. The Hood will get destroyed. We get a 6 power demon in our hand for only 1, which is great. If we can get Sabretooth out and get it destroyed, it's 4 power for 0 energy. Green Goblin can go and just mess up our opponent's side that we're going to try and play Galactus on. So we jump it over to the opponent's side, and then they have 1 less spot in that location. Really great stuff there. Cloak is kind of our get out of jail free. Opponent might Goblin us, we might get debris, there might be squirrels on the field, right? Cloak is going to be our get out of jail free. It's usually going to work best with Psylocke or Electro. So on 4 you can Psylocke and Cloak to pull cards away and then Galactus, or you can Electro on 3 and then Cloak on 4 to move things around. Then the rest of the package is ways that we can win out that 1 lane or some alternate game plans for winning out. So the first thing that we can look at here is just Chavez. Chavez is a great way to thin our deck. It should be a last ditch effort to play, but mostly just to try and get Galactus and our ramp a little bit early. Destroyer, which is really awesome. So we can just play Galactus and then follow it up with Destroyer to get 15 power in that lane. A lot of times it's enough if your opponent isn't expecting it, but it also works really great with Taskmaster if we don't get our Galactus down. You know, maybe we ramp up to Destroyer, and then on the last turn we play like Taskmaster and Death, or Taskmaster and we play a demon, right? And usually that's enough to try and find some ways to win games, and Destroyer can bring up some really cool things. Taskmaster is kind of my own spice. I haven't seen too many people running Taskmaster. Also great for copying Death. Super cool card in this deck. I would definitely recommend trying it. And then Death, you know, we're going to destroy all of these cards. When we play down Galactus, we're going to just eviscerate them, and every single one we get is going to bring Death's counter down. Always keep your mind on how many cards are getting destroyed when you play that Galactus, so you can kind of time out that last turn and decide how much energy you have to spend. Also very thematic from the comics. Overall, this deck was awesome. I think these kind of standard Galactus decks are really fun. They're great. I think people are getting better at countering them, so you have to be aware that people kind of might know what you're doing, and give yourself multiple options on where to Galactus, so you're not kind of shoehorned into one position where your opponent can beat you out. But I think you're going to have a ton of fun with this deck list, and make sure you stick around to the very end, because the last clip I posted on Twitter is the most amazing big brain play I've had the entire time I've played Marvel Snap. As always, make sure to hit the like button. It really helps me out. If you're enjoying content like this, make sure to subscribe. You get daily Marvel Snap content. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/binks_plays. Enjoy. What deck runs Armor and Onslaught? Oh, Patriot with Armor to what? Why would Wong going run Zoo? I have a choice here to either Galactus or Destroyer, and I think Destroyer is looking like the better option here. I could just throw the demon here and I Psylocke into Destroyer and then try and win with Taskmaster. If that's the case, I'd probably keep demon then, right? Probably keep demon, because if I'm going to Taskmaster on the last turn, I could just throw that in with it. So I think we play the Psylocke here just for a little bit of extra stats to get out ahead, so they have to put some work in, and then we hold this demon. Could also choose to Galactus middle if we want to, but I think that the destroyer plan is pretty good. Just have to see what they play here. We're probably in trouble if they do Ultron things, but Ultron bots are only 3, so like they can't just Ultron and win middle. Cyclops is gonna help. Everyone's gonna help. We're ahead middle. I think we have a really good shot at winning this game. What could they do to us realistically? Problem is we lose to Ultron pretty darn consistently. I'll work out a way we don't lose to Ultron. But they like Ultron. They like Ultron middle. Onslaught wins them mid and left. They do have Onslaught in hand. That's a really good point. Onslaught adds 4 and 4 here. So we can tie. We can win by 4. But then we lose by 5. Sheesh. Okay. But wait, we can win by no, we can win by 2 here. Wait, is Onslaught 7 power? We can win by 2 here. We almost did the wrong order. This beats Onslaught. This beats Onslaught. Oh, the Onslaught in middle. Wait, it's still fine. Hopefully, it's +6. Let's go. Ha 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 ha. I think Onslaught mid wasn't as good. But it beats both of them. It beats both of them. Woo. Let's play it here because we know we can play Galactus middle. Can't really play Galactus on bar. Oh, we can just win by Green Goblining, right? We just win by Green Goblining. We'll just win the game in like a different way. Probably GG. Yeah, it's really hard to beat this. Does it give everyone else PTSD of the Bar Sinister era? Fucking Nova, huh? Sting? If we had Destroyer, this would be really nice. We could like triple Psylocke into like Destroyer Demon and then win with Death. He's a Destroyer deck, like a full Destroyer deck. Yeah, it's bad. I wouldn't necessarily call it a huge rip, but it's not good. Can't really play Cloak either is the problem. Play Cloak on the last turn. I don't know what to do this turn though. Maybe a Just Demon? Yeah, Psylocke hoping to get... I kind of want Psylocke next turn in Bar Sinister. But Demon and Sinister, move them with Cloak. Yeah, the problem with moving them with Cloak is that it gives my opponent the chance to move things as well. So that kind of... It's kind of cool, but it's also negative. You know? Let's get a bunch of mana for the last turn. Nine energy. I don't have like many cards that do things, you know? Could also try and like cloak into Galactus. No, I can't cloak into Galactus. Doesn't make any dang sense. Cloak right and win with Galactus. Oh my god! Wait, will that work? I'll cloak middle. Wait, that's so gigabrained. They can only move one of them. Yo, that's so gigabrained. Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Blast deck? Cloak the move to Galactus. Okay, a bunch of people said that. Y'all are smarter than I am. I love it. I absolutely love it. This doesn't even lose to arrow. Ha ha ha! It would fill it with 4 Galactuses. We are gonna have 4 Galactuses, an army, if you would have Galacti. Love to see it. That's chat privilege right there. We call that game chat privilege. Thank you, chatters who are smarter than me. That's a good board right there. That is a good board, man. Cheeky little hood. Central Park. This is where our cloak tech is incredibly clutch, by the way. If anyone was wondering why we run cloak in this deck, Central Park is one of the main reasons, but also, I guess the last game you can look at was a pretty awesome reason as to why to do that. We'll have to focus on a lane to go after. We don't have any of our ramp cards or Galactus in our hand, which is bad. It's not good. I would reckon to say. I would go so far as to saying it's not good, especially because the only way we can do a turn 5 Galactus is Psylocke off the rip, and then Galactus off the rip, which, I don't know, fuck it, who knows, maybe that is exactly what'll happen. Maybe we'll get Psylocke off the rip. Maybe we'll get Psylocke off the rip, or maybe we'll get Galactus off the rip. It is going to be kind of bad, though, in some ways, but we can play Death Taskmaster, which is another reason why I think that this combo is kind of clutch. Destroyer Death might be better. I think Death Taskmaster is the exact same. Galactus off the rip. So are we gonna compete the no, Vibranium? I don't know. I mean, we're just gonna do this, right? 7 kills. If we had 1 more kill, this would be extra disgusting. But I think 7 kills is gonna be quite enough. See what happens. Why not run Hobgoblin this deck? It's a little clunky. The only way you can realistically ever hit Hobgoblin is if you hit exactly Electro on 3, Hobgoblin on 4, Galactus on 5. Which is hard. That's just hard to do. Yeah? Blow up our entire board. You're going to play a lot of cards this turn, though. Our opponent will probably be surprised with how many cards you can play. Opponent doesn't have... They have 1 discard. Did they discard Apocalypse? Does anyone know if they discarded Apocalypse? They have Death too? They have Death and a more... Oh, White Queen. They have a 2-power Death. They do indeed. They'll have to put 1 extra power over here. And then just win this way. They're going to play Death left and then try and beat me right. Play Death right? Not enough. Not enough, chat. We've had so many games with so many cool win conditions. This is a really, really cool deck. Like, there's a lot of different ways you can win. It's not just the straight up Galactus play. Okay. What's our... We have all of our Ram cards and Galactus. That's sick. What's our game plan here? How are we going to win? We have Green Goblin too, which is really nice. It's like Green Goblin... We're gonna like Electro Green Goblin. Snap. We need to know where to play it though. I did pull the best card in the game on stream. Bored at 2 AM, can't count on Banks to be live. So unbelievably true. Okay, here's what we can do. We can Green Goblin. We can't Green Goblin Psylocke this turn? Oh no, this is sick. This is good. This is what we want to see. We'll just... Wait, we only have 4? Yeah, we just Electro into Green Gobby. After turn 4. This is turn 3. We misplayed where we thought they would play. It's fine though. They get priority, which is good for us if they play elsewhere for death triggers, but shouldn't matter all that much. They're probably doing some kind of combo deck. I didn't. I pulled Valkyrie on stream. I pulled Valkyrie, the only cash that I pulled today. Nice claw, by the way. Be a shame if your cards affected only the other locations. Except there's no other locations. In your face. In your face, dude. In your freaking face. I think we gobby this turn. I think we goblin this turn. What do you think, chat? Goblin? There's no way they play 2 cards here, right? No world where they play 2 cards. And then we goblin and then 15 is probably enough. Ooh! It would be such a shame. Such a shame for you, sir. You couldn't play a card the last turn. Love to see it. Love to see it. Easy destroyer? No, no, no. No, no, no. Spoopy. Drunk. 2-3. I think this is fine. We got 2 demons, 2 extra demons in our hand, and another hood in our hand. We're gonna snap. I think these 6 power cards are really hard for our opponent to beat. Maybe we didn't need the other demon here. You did indeed change the name at a very opportune time. Okay, so they can't even change the TVA. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is nutso. Okay, we'll go here, here. Here. Let's wave them. I think waving them is very smart. Here. Wait, then we probably don't want a demon there. No, I think waving them, we put ourselves in a really good position. Go here, here, here. We're gonna wave, we don't need to play hood. Here? See what they do. Got the Mavel, Lady Sif. Yeah, they're gonna Ghost Rider. They're gonna Ghost Rider. Dude, this is the most confusing end of a game I've ever freaking done. Okay, we pulled the demon off here. Pull demon here, pull death here. Pull death left? We have way more power than them in play right now. Okay. We have way more power than them in play. Even if they can Ghost Rider... Wait, okay, what did they discard? What did they discard? Can anyone tell me what they discarded? I actually missed it. What did they discard? Does anyone know what they discarded? Please, please help. Magneto, Magneto, Magneto. Okay, so they're going to Ghost Rider Magneto. Magneto will pull like 3 costs and will pull Wave. If they do that, here we still win. And then we just... When we keep that there, this there, we play Death. Then we win. We always win. Maybe not always, but most of the time we win. Oh! God damn it, that was a scary game. All that for a Hulk. Oh, Jesus. Those are the games you work for. Chat privilege also, by the way. Guys know what they say. You always go full Gamma Lab. Always, always, always go full Gamma Lab. It is a shame that Kotaku, I mean, if you read the article as someone who listens to, watches Marvel Snap and likes Marvel Snap, you will read it and just be like, what the f are they talking about? They have no idea what how this game is. And it's like, eh, this is true. This is true. I think we still just win the Galactus battle. Even if they have like Shang-Chi, maybe if they use it right here, that'd be sweet. Galactus min. Yeah. Galactus in that board is sick, dude. They did an article about the card as if it's been in the game for ages. It's not even in the game at all. Wait, what are you talking about? They did, what did they do it on? Oh, the Uncle Ben card. Yeah, they just like read one thing about how Uncle Ben was in the game and they thought it was funny. Chat, who else sees the big brain play? Who else sees the crazy big brain play we can do? I would love to hear who else sees it. I don't even know if it'll work though. Oh no, it'll work. Who sees it? Pause your viewer now if you would like to solve the big brain play. Godlike play. Godlike. Burn it all. I love that he does it twice too. Oh shit, does this not work anymore? No, it works. It still works. It's close to not working, but it does work. Thank you. You don't think I could put up 24 power? Bye bye. GG's. Ooh! That's why you watch Binks, by the way. Make sure to subscribe. Watch that one too.